Hello, Nikolas.
Hello.
What is the power of data and projection to act towards more sustainable travel?
So I think the possibilities that data gives us is immense, because we are now living in a technological era that we have a lot of access to what we call big data, right? And this can give us let's say, an overlook of the trends of the consumption of travelers, on the expenditure patterns, or where they travel. Also, you know, when you work with mobile, for example, companies, you can identify where exactly they have been, what type of routes they have practiced through the visit in a specific destination, and it can go way beyond that. So, I mean, what data gives us is an immense opportunity to better understand what is going on, something that we didn't have in the past. However, we should not forget the traditional methods, that it's not the big data. It's when you speak to the travelers or to the tourists themselves to understand how they're leaving the destination, the experience, or even talking to the residents, which is something like we usually forget. So when it comes to sustainability, this is very important. So how you speak to the local community to understand how they feel about the tourism development. We are hearing a lot of challenges when it comes to tourism and residents. So we need to understand the demand, we need to understand the supply, and we of course need to understand how the local communities are being impacted. And data plays a very important role on this. So we have, on the one side, we have what is technology-enabled now information and intelligence that we can receive, and based on this we can create very good intelligence systems. There are a lot of companies that are actually providing intelligence on that. And then on the other side, you need to still be speaking yourself as a destination or as a destination management organization or tourism authority to the travelers and to your communities and to your supply, to understand the more nuanced challenges that the tourism is experiencing. So
in a way, it helps travel players to have information, maybe to adapt their speech and change the behavior of the travelers.
So what it helps is it helps from a destination planning point of view. It helps the authorities become more intelligent towards understanding what is going on, and being more intelligent, they can make better informed decisions. But I think this is like very basic of what we're discussing now. The problem is that we are facing a lot of challenges that are impacting tourism, or that tourism needs to have a role, that are way beyond what we traditionally call, tourism data or tourism understanding. So way beyond the expenditure, how many people visited, where they went, etc., or how even a lot of communities feel about it. And an example is climate change and rising temperatures. So here you have a new spectrum of sectoral challenges that are impacting the global economy and the globe as a whole. So the rising temperatures are a big obstacle of our era, and then we are trying to mitigate that. But apart from mitigating it, we need to also start adapting to it. And how we adapt? In order to adapt, we need to know what is coming, and this we can learn from data. That in ICF we have a climate center that can provide these projections and can give us insights on how we expect the destination, be that from national, regional, or even very local level, experience high heats and heat waves, drought, lack of rainfalls, and this you use it then for your strategy implementation. But let's focus on the data part. It's very important for you to receive that information, be able to understand it, and go beyond your traditional tourism intelligence or tourism indicators that you have been used to working with, and go on a step further, understanding that it's a very global economy now, so we need to be working with other types of data that we might not even have worked with before.
And do you think that to use these data to make the travel industry more sustainable is something that travel players know they want to act now now that they know what is going on their territories and on the travel industry?
You know, our travel industry is being, let's say, it's being held accountable for a lot of things, including the decarbonization, so carbon footprint, greenhouse gas emissions. Like these are also type of data that it was not used to be part of the discussions in the past. Now it strongly is, and then let's say we're starting getting more exposure and experience in working with this data, and we see travel companies having specific, operational departments that are working on this. But from the other side, we have to go beyond that, and this is the data. This is exactly the conversation we had just now about, data from space and what we should expect to happen, like in a destination by 2050, and how the result of what we expect needs to start impacting our decisions now in order for us to have a phased approach to adaptation, because adaptation doesn't happen in an instant, and we need to make sure that we do all the steps necessary so that the ones who are operating tourism, hopefully will be us as well, we're quite young both, in 2050 we will be able to enjoy all the steps that have taken place before, to become more adaptable and understand the challenges that we will be facing in terms of rising temperatures, heat waves. There might be destinations that will not even exist in the future, or there might be destinations that will be too hot during a specific period of time. So then you need to completely change your approach.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.